I was a part of the Kansas City Chiefs versus Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl 57 player introductions. Now, I don't know how many people can say that with confidence, but I was literally in the player introductions. It was quite incredible. I'm a professional actor, singer, musician, and filmmaker based in Glendale, Arizona, where Super Bowl 57 was taking place. Now, did I attend the game live in person? No, but I did get to witness seeing the football players live in person along with DJ Khaled. So why am I sharing this story? Well, I primarily created this video to share specific moments of the player introductions with my friends, family, and loved ones, helping them spot out the particular moments I was in case they didn't see it. Because I mean, I always think it's cool when a friend of yours is in a commercial or on the big screen and you're like, where were you? Where were you? I couldn't find you. I saw the movie, saw the commercial, but I just couldn't find you. So before I start showing you guys where I was in the player introduction, I just wanted you guys to see it for what it is. But if you guys have already seen the player introductions multiple times and you're just curious to see where I was in the introductions, then feel free to skip over this part, and I have timestamps included in this video to help you with navigation.
Superstars and rookies. And oh, by the way, they have the MVP and a pretty good tight end.
The fact that there's so much booing going on. There we go.
I got 2 words for you. Word back. Kingdom, let's go. This the Super Bowl. Tell them about it, Frank. My boy. Show them how we do this. 9 to 5. Christopher Jones. The human highlight machine. Jerick McKinnon is a touchdown machine. MVS. Holy cow, what a play. Let's get it.
So many edits going on.
Trying to get to the end zone.
2-2, let's go.
Touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco breaking tackles. We're hitting that second level.
He's a human wrecking machine, Travis Kelce.
He's the best tight end in the league. Take the mic, Travis. Give it up for this no-looking side army. Make some noise.
That's a good moment.
Check. That's right, Philly Fanatics. It's been a minute since I got this request. Show 'em how we do this. All right, everybody stand up and wave those arms, baby.
Oh, that was a fun moment. DJ Khaled is so good at dancing.
Let me see what you got. Tell 'em about it, Brandon Graham. How about it, Hassan Reddick? Another one. Hey, yo, Kelsey, I see that beard.
Hey, now sacks are fun, but we gotta score some points if we want to win this one.
Give me all those touchdowns you got.
Hurts looking. Hurts firing.
Come on, now we love touchdowns. That's right.
It's going to be a party in Philadelphia tonight.
Give me A.J. Brown.
Settle it down.
This offense is rolling now.
Let's go, Philly.
Devontae Smith.
It's a really good highlight reel too.
It's the Super Bowl, baby.
But you know what else we have, right?
Let him know.
He's our QB1, baby. It's Mr. Jalen Hurts.
Let's go, Jalen Hurts.
The Philadelphia Eagles going back to the Super Bowl.
Show how we do it, Jalen.
Here come the NFC champion. The Philadelphia Eagles.
And there you have it. All right, so now that you've seen that awesome introduction to the players, it was honestly very hype energy, and I loved how they edited it and just put it all together. There was a lot of production that went into that, and we're going to touch base on that in a sec. But first, let me just show you the parts where I was in, because there's a lot of edits going on. So here we go.
Superstars and rookies. And oh, by the way, they have the MVP and a pretty good tight end.
So right here, right there, that day I was wearing my blue denim jacket. It's kind of a blurry shot because the focus is right here for this where the stairway is, and it's a wider lens that they were using. But yeah, there I am. There you go. My hands are clapping. You can see the nice catwalk in the area.
Hey, Kingdom, I got 2 words for you. Word back.
And then right here. You can see the facial hair. Do I look similar? Do I look similar, guys? But yeah, this was a fun moment right here. I'll touch base more on that later on. And then we have a lot of applause right here. This was a fun moment. And then it's kind of hard to tell. Man, again, the edits go by so fast. I think right around in this area, I'm clapping my hands. Okay, I'm going to go back just a smidge. So right in this area right here, that's where I was found. And then this is the back of my head right here. Wow, there's a lot of people. Let's see. Can I spot? Here we go. I'm always going, whoa, what's going on, guys? Because, I mean, that's what we were directed to do. We're just, woo, cheering as they come down the stairs.
MVS! Holy cow, what a play! Let's get it! Watch not!
Just so many edits. It's crazy. Oh, okay. And there was another shot. Right here. I have the very wavy hair, right? And then right next to me was a good friend that I met that day. His name is Ethan.
Dance all over it! Trying to get to the end zone. Let's go! Touchdown!
And then here we are. It's like barely noticeable right there, but look at all these beautiful ladies in front of me. Wow, that was a good close-up shot, but it went by so fast. I like that shot, just real quick. I love this shot, just the football player giving the fans high fives. That's a really great shot to open it up to. Now this guy was fun to watch on the stage. As you can see, he has a ton of energy. Woo! And then, oh man, somewhere right there. Man, it's go by so fast. Here we go. Somewhere, I'm right here. This is here I am. The sideburns. You can see the sideburns right there. And now for part 2, where the Eagles are showing some action. And so there are my hands right here. I was wearing the blue denim, so there you go. And then, geez, that's, again, a really big close-up shot. There's a lot of people involved there. It's hard to tell. Kelsey was actually really cool, really fun to listen to when he was on that stage.
We gotta score some points if we want to win this one.
Give me all those touchdowns you got. Hurts looking. Hurts firing. Come on, now we love. Touchdown. It's gonna be a party in Philadelphia tonight.
Give me AJ Brown.
Okay, I swear I saw myself in that shot. Alrighty, and where? Maybe I'm just going crazy. I swear I saw myself in that shot somewhere. How about it? And somewhere around here, I think this is me. Maybe my side. Yeah, probably my sideburns. And then I'm definitely right here. You can, yep, you can see my watch. I'm like wearing blue denim, and my watch is like right there because it's the watch I'm wearing right now.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
So, I mean, just what an amazing time that was to be able to perform as a background extra slash club patron and just meet a whole bunch of amazing people, actors. Some were independent actors representing themselves, some were represented by other agencies, but overall, just a collective group of people that were just showing their pride for football. It was just such an amazing time, and I had such a cool experience doing it. And honestly, that bar was pretty large. I mean, there's one shot of the camera over the bar going close to where the catwalk is, and they pretty much used a jib to film that. There was a jib holding the camera in place and slowly moving it over to where the catwalk was, and it was just really cool the way that they executed it. And you may be thinking, wow, those lights were really bright on the catwalk. Yes, they were. There was a backlight too against the catwalk that whenever I was looking around for the director, like, okay, what's my next direction? Like, what's going to happen next? Like, those lights would just shine directly in my face. And I mean, I'm a location sound mixer and work on productions such as films and sometimes commercials and whatnot. But I mean, whenever someone says they're turning a light on, I make sure not to look in that direction because that's just, yeah. If someone ever says striking on a film set, it means they're turning on the light. But this light was just so freaking bright and it changed colors too. But just like, especially since I didn't have my glasses on because of glare, I just don't ever take those chances when I'm recording myself on camera, hence the reason I'm not wearing my glasses right now. My glasses are right here, but because of reflection and other things, I choose not to wear my glasses on camera unless someone specifically tells me to or specifically wants me to. Yeah, there were 3 to 4 cameramen. 2 of them were probably in their 40s to 50s. Another one was probably in their young 30s, maybe 32 to 35. And he had a nice, what would you call it? A nice stabilizer. Pretty much, so even when he was walking, it's barely any movement, and you can see how smooth the shots were as the football players are looking into the camera. And what was really cool about this opportunity was I knew about 25% of my actor friends that were involved in the project. So there were definitely a few moments I got to go up to them and catch up and see how life has been going. So I had a great time catching up with people and learning about where they're going in life and their current goals for this year in 2023. For the actors that I didn't know, I asked them how they became part of the commercial and how they found the opportunity, and they shared their answer with me, and I'm just like, wow, the fact that you're here and doing this is freaking awesome. Another fun fact about this story is I got to see the Super Bowl trophy live in person. A lot of people are probably thinking it's a heavy trophy. I didn't actually get to feel it because I'd probably get kicked out, obviously, but it was very shiny, and they had gloves, of course, to hold the trophy in place. They set it in center stage, and there are some shots showing the trophy throughout the football game. So this is what I take away from the experience overall. It was fun. I had a fun time acting with new people, networking, and I got to be a part of a Super Bowl presentation. That's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Because, I mean, it's not that often that the Super Bowl gets held in Arizona. Never mind Glendale, Arizona. Well, I mean, Cardinal Stadium is there, so obviously, yes, Glendale. But Arizona specifically, the Super Bowl? Like, that just doesn't happen that often. And there were a lot of conversations to take in. I got to meet so many people, got to learn about their backgrounds, why they chose to become an actor, if they're like actual professional models, if they do film or stage theater, like whatever it was. There were just a lot of conversations to take in. And luckily, I'm an extroverted person, or I consider myself a people person. So I consider myself more easygoing, and it was easier for me to connect with some people. But of course, certain personalities don't always connect as easily. But overall, I am very thankful for the opportunity I got to have being a part of this presentation, being a part of introducing the football players for the 57th Super Bowl. Now, if you enjoyed your time on this video and hearing my story, then I have a lot more fun content to offer you. Simply click or tap the video you see right next to me, or you can find links to more videos in my video description. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Thank you so much for watching the video and hearing my story, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon.